How you guys doing? Hey, what's going on, 420? Hey, daughter of the Most High. Hey, Juju B. Hey, D Beautiful. Hey, Jane Locks, how you doing? Hey, Glam Dow, how y'all doing? What's going on? Hey, Carla, girl. I'm so glad that you guys are here. We got some stuff to discuss when it comes to Wendy Williams. And I got to let you guys know the phone number is already open, so feel free to call in. And it looked like we already got a phone call on the way. Calling from 313, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about Wendy Williams? Hello? Are you there?
Hello? Yes.
How you doing? Were you calling about the Wendy Williams?
I was calling for the Diddy part, but for the Wendy part, it's just, it's a lot to take in. It's just sad. It's truly sad. I don't get why would they put a camera in this lady's face when she's not in her right state of mind. She's very ill.
Right. Well, the reason why they do it.
And then I don't understand why the son can't take over everything when he's, about 19, 20 now?
He's 21 and irresponsible, but I'm going to put you on hold, okay? Now, if you guys did not know what's going on now, they are saying the Guardian, has been placed under investigation. And, honey, they are saying that she has appointed people who donated to the Supreme Court election campaign. So basically, they're saying that I guess the Guardian or whoever was over picking the Guardians were people who donated to the Supreme Court election campaign. Now, what does that mean? I don't even know what to mean. It just means that, and they are even saying the lady that is the Guardian over Wendy Williams, they don't know if she donated to the Supreme Court campaign. So it's a lot of people that donated to the Supreme Court campaign. So whoever donated, they got easy picks to be guardians for a lot of people. However, the one that's over Wendy, we don't know. So it sounds like some shit they just pulling out of thin air to make it sounds good. So people are saying, get that lady out of here. But this is not the same lady that's over Wendy Williams' guardianship. If anybody know, we know what that lady looks like, and this looks like a whole different lady. So people are responding to this, and they are saying, yes, the documentary is working. The bank, these are people, well, I guess, is the documentary working? The judge and the Guardian look suspect. So I guess this is the judge, okay? Because this makes more sense that the judge. So the judge over everything, she appoints people as guardians who give donations to the Supreme Court election campaign. So it might be political. However, the lady that's over Wendy Williams, they don't have any evidence that she gave money to the Supreme Court election campaign. They're just saying that it's kind of tricky that the judge that's over it, she's always have a favoritism towards people that give out to the Supreme Court campaign. All right, so basically what they're trying to do, they're trying to look for shit, but they ain't finding shit. All right, so this is the lady that's over Wendy Williams' guardianship right now, this lady right here, but we have no evidence that she donated money to the Supreme Court, okay? They are just saying the judge has a reputation of electing guardians who has donated money to the Supreme Court. So they feel like the judge is kind of suspect, okay? Now, another thing that's going on, Lifetime says that they had no idea that Wendy Williams suffered dementia while they were filming. If you guys look here, this is the news report. Wendy Williams documentary producers didn't know she had dementia while I was filming. Now, well, what the hell? Where have they been? How'd they not know? How did they not? Everybody knew she had dementia. Did they not do their research? I'm not buying this. What do you guys think about this? Do you guys buy that Lifetime did not know that she was suffering from dementia? I guess they probably just thought her ass was drunk, you know? But they're saying, oh, they had no idea she was, on dementia. Ain't that a bull crap? Because you guys know right now Lifetime is being sued. They got hit by a lawsuit by Wendy Williams' guardian and Wendy Williams' judge. The judge and the guardian is suing Lifetime. Now, people want to know about the son. Why isn't he guardian of the money? They said that he was over the money, but because he spends so much, he was spending 100K a day, 80, 880K next day. He was trying to move Wendy Williams' money from Wells Fargo to a different bank, and the banks caught hold to it, and they petitioned the judge to find her a guardianship because they felt that the family, her son, was misusing her money because it was just so many high rapid purchases all at one time. I can understand that. I can see how that looks very suspicious. You go down to your son and all of a sudden y'all spending 100K this day, 80K this day, 50K this day. It's like, what? Who? Where's the parent at? Okay. Okay, he is spending like he has new money. And if you guys know, people with money, they don't spend like that. The rich people, they do not spend like that. Only people that spend like that is people that are broke. Broke people that don't got no money, when they just get some money, they overspend, they do too much. Okay? So it alerted the banks that this may be fraud, because it was just out of order. Wendy, out of all her years, never made these big lavish purchases the way that her son was doing. It was something out of the character. It's just like your bank. I know for my bank, if I purchase a big purchase and I don't usually purchase something, they would just stop it or alert it or just say, something is off with that. They want to call me. But with this, in this case, they trying to protect Wendy Williams. However, the public doesn't see it like that. They see it like, you're trying to take somebody money. Now, we had a caller the other day, and they said that you guys got it wrong. The Guardian cannot take Wendy's money. It is illegal. The Guardian don't have access to Wendy's money. I guess she just manages it, okay? She just makes sure that nobody misuses it, but she does not get paid from Wendy bank account. She get paid from the judge, okay? So that's just how that works and operates. I guess if Wendy Williams, she want to purchase something, then she will help her assess her to those things. I'm assuming that's what a guardian does. And just make sure she's well aware of everything what's going on. Because, Wendy Williams, she needs that special ass help. Now, what do you guys think of all this matter? People are outraged right now. They just want the money. They just want the son to have the money. That's what a lot of people want in these comments. I want to know, what do you guys want? Lady A, feel free to call in. Anybody, feel free to call in and weigh in on this case. Please like this video. We're begging for likes. All right, we want to know what you guys think about it. I think she good. She trying to stop the series because they have Wendy on as an executive producer, which means she can cut, remove, and edit anything. How can you be an executive producer and you ain't got a clue? Well, that's right, Joshua. She cannot be an executive producer because Wendy Williams, she don't got the mindset for it. Wendy Williams is loop-de-loop-de-loop, okay? Could you imagine getting an executive producer to a person that's high on the sugar boogers, okay, or high off drinking? It's not going to happen. Another thing they were saying, did y'all know this? Wendy Williams, she was high during that whole documentary. They said they kept her intoxicated drinking while she was filming that damn documentary. She stayed drunk. And that's the only way they can get her a little bit lively or talkative or alert is to push her with alcohol. But a lot of people that knew Wendy, you guys know Wendy worked with a lot of people out here in these streets. And they said, I know when Wendy is drinking. The whole documentary, Wendy was drinking. They had Wendy drinking that whole time. So, I don't trust anybody when it comes to Wendy. It is a sad affair. It is a sad case. All right. She looked lit. Yeah, them the eyes was bugging, wasn't they? They was bugging out of sight. Couldn't believe it. So I don't know what's gonna happen to this. I think the son, if he's patient, he's definitely gonna get the money. He just want the money right now. He's 21. He's immature. He's gonna overspend. He don't know how to manage money. Who taught him how to manage money? He never learned how to manage money. I think it's a blessing for him right now, and he doesn't realize it. When he gets older, life is going to teach him different experiences. Just like this right now is teaching him different experiences. I wish that his father would help him manage money. And even when you got a lot of money, you just don't overspend like that. One day, 2 day, you just spending, 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 spending. You got to spend in moderation. You have to, rich people, y'all know that. I want to ask y'all a question. Is rich people known going out here spending Balenciaga this, Balenciaga that? Do rich people be like, are they gaudy? We know they're not. Rich people, to keep their money, they not big with showing off or trying to do the most or try to prove people they got money because they got it. However, he's 21, he's young, he's impressionable, he's in Miami, he's just got on his own, and now y'all want him to take care of his mama? Mm. That is a lot, especially with everything she deals with. So, I just don't know. It's a sad state of affairs. We don't know exactly what will happen. So, I'm going to go back to the caller. Calling from 313. You're live on the air. What are your thoughts about this?
Yes. Again, I would say the whole situation just that. Foremost, I want to send prayers to Wendy and her family going through this situation with her not having this money. But I think for her ex-husband to come out and sit there and say her sister stole or tried to, I don't know if he said she stole or tried to steal $15 million from her, but you've been stealing money the whole relationship. Please make it make sense, because you ain't making sense. You even moved your second baby mama down the street from Wendy. Had a whole baby on her and everything. Because everybody know you was broke, didn't have money, and Wendy had the money. It's just not adding up, whatever.
Well, I think from his point of view, he just want to let you guys know that the sister is not to be trusted either. Kevin was close to Wendy.
Right.
And yes, Kevin did not do Wendy wrong, but Wendy knew Kevin was not doing right. And somehow she was okay with it. She knew she was spending the money to go elsewhere.
But I think that was a front. I don't think she was okay with anything, because, like, look at her. Like, it just went downhill just like that. Soon the media caught wind of that, and he having a baby on the way and this and that. Wendy health went down. She was brokenhearted. Her health went down and everything. So I think she would just put on a united front with everything. That day of the Halloween, and she came out looking like the statue, and she did that fall. I believe she was intoxicated, but that was because she got wind that he had about to have a baby on her.
Okay. All right. Now, a lot of people, like me, I feel like it was more the humiliation, everybody knowing. A lot of people are okay with their husband cheating behind the closed doors.
Because I think if it was just in private and it never hit the blogs or the media and things, I'm pretty sure she probably would have, like, okay, well, boom, kept being with him, stayed married to the man. But it just, I don't know, it's just sad. It's a sad situation how she's going out. and buying them, feeding her liquor. Like, if she's so ill and can't walk like that, how the excuse my friend, but how the fuck is she going to the store? Come on now. Somebody going to the store to buy them bottles for her.
Well, yeah, I think we
So,
saw
like, it just,
Will and that other lady, her assistant, goes and buy things for her in the store.
but that's stupid though. Like, y'all know this lady has health issues, and y'all know that's her top thing that got her spiraling out of control, and that's her addiction. Why feed that to her?
Oh, well,
She
people
got too
say,
many yes
yeah,
people
people will
around
say
her
that's
instead
in,
of real motherfuckers that want to tell her off and tell her about herself.
yeah.
It's all a money grab. They want that lady. They want her to drink her life away. So news can break. Oh, Wendy Williams has passed. Wendy Williams has died at such age. This and that, whatever. And then next thing you know, everybody, ooh, this, that, da, 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 just so they can grab her money. Like they really care for that woman, knowing damn well they don't care for her. They just want her money.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much for calling. All right. We're gonna let you go. Calling from 253. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Hey, Gigi, thank you so much for doing a segment on this. You have no idea how grateful I am because I'm calling in with a cautionary tale of, quote, dementia, unquote. I believe, Gigi, you hit the nail on the head when you flat out said, when did she get dementia? We all saw her go through some public breakdown during a live cast, and nobody questioned it then and nobody bothered to do any kind of toxicology reports. So I'm calling to tell everybody something that happened to a family member of mine. It started with a gallbladder removal out of nowhere. This woman had a very healthy diet. She was a woman that would get up at 4 in the morning to tend to all her gardening and her animals. One day, she just gallbladder had to go away. And within a couple of years, you started seeing her skin become leathery, like the way a handbag looks after being worn out for a minute. Then all of a sudden, she starts getting dizzy spells out of nowhere. This woman didn't drink alcohol. She drank coffee and tea. And guess who made it for her every morning? A family member. Turns out, after doing a toxicology report, turns out there was bleach being added to her drinks. Acetone is very easy to disguise in alcohol. And she just went asleep, Gigi. She went asleep and slowly broke down and stopped eating and stopped breathing. And that was it. So
Wow.
I'm calling to let everybody know, there's signs when people try to poison you. Poison's not just some chemical. You could poison somebody by putting like extra sugar or extra oil or extra anything if you know their health habits. And this is all done by family. She slowly disappeared, Gigi, and I'm so grateful that you're doing this on Wendy because I have questions. I fuck the money, sorry, but when there's just no breakdown of transparency of her health record whatsoever, and you guys make a damn good point when you're saying, how in the world is she executive producer when she has a degenerating disease? Where are the people in charge? Where's the terms and conditions? Isn't this force majeure, Gigi? You make a contract, you make an agreement. Don't we have some kind of force majeure? This is out of the force of nature that her chemicals took over because she was being given toxicity, even around people. Energy does that to you. Oh, I'm just rambling. Thank you so much for
No, no,
listening.
girl, I want you to keep talking because you're talking so passionate and you're talking right. And I feel the exact same way. She's taking advantage. Ain't no way in hell she can be executive producer of anything. Like, she cannot consent to do this. They said that she was full
Look,
of
girl,
alcohol the whole time. It is so sad.
look, between us, it's morally incorrect. It's not ethically right. But we all know that there's contracts being signed and universal agreements, la da 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 da. However, when you're in a contract and something happens to you that is outside of the contract norms, there should be some kind of stipulation that comes in and says, hey, this is force majeure. How they themselves are implicating it because they're saying, well, we didn't know. Yeah, how the hell were you supposed to know? No one ever knows when these things happen. What are we supposed to do now, Gigi? Are we supposed to like check our bloods and our vitals weekly? Hey, do I have any poison today? Did my receptionist put like extra creamer or sugar? Did they try some kind of new sugar? Do you see what I'm saying? It seems like there's no end, a means to an end is what I'm trying to say. How do we stop this? Like we're watching this in live timing and nobody's saying anything. We talk all this crap, but nobody's raising anything. And all I could say is when you don't like something, you stop watching. Don't feed into it. Don't give them money. That's how I see it. That's our power. Turn it off. Don't buy their stuff anymore. Boycott them. Tell the world. Once we get that traction going and it gets in mainstream media, like what you're doing right now, Gigi, is amazing. And then maybe they'll look at us and be like, hold the phone. The people don't like it. They don't like what they're seeing. It's like, duh. We saw her go through this breakdown. How many times do we need to repeat that clip, Gigi, where she's wearing a Statue of Liberty costume and she just, nobody did anything.
Yeah,
Nobody
that was
said
heartbreaking.
anything. Tell me something, Gigi. Do you know something that we don't know?
No, I'm looking at it just like you guys.
This woman, we don't need just to pray for her. We need to stand up for her because she can't. This is how we come together. We don't just talk smack. We don't just make comments. We start boycotting. We start taking action. We start going online and hey, you know what? Even if it's just one little post that does a hashtag boycott lifetime, they could pick up.
Yeah.
We are powerful, united. We are powerful, united. Yes, pray for her. Send her your good vibes. Send her your energies because these things do exist. Anything within 4 feet around you will always affect you. So that's what we need to look at. We do a root cause analysis because they're not talking to us. All we're seeing is like how you guys said, a money grab. You turn around and, oh yeah, her son has, power of all the money. Of course I'm going to go buy everything brand new, girl. If there's a $2.5 million in there, you bet your sweet pippy I'm going to be spending $100,000 a day. Why? Yes, because I'm broke. And I don't know what it's like to have a brand new car and brand new clothes. This is her son. And yes, the people coming in, the company coming in, obviously, it just showed that they own Wendy. And they asked the court, hey, you need to intervene because they're wasting our money. So when she passes on, who gets what? Gigi, how does that work? If she dies under contract while working on this documentary or whatnot, who gets all that money?
I hope her son does.
Do we have availability to see the contract with Lifetime, or do we need to file like a Freedom of Information Act so we can actually see the details? Or do you have any idea if it's been put out there? Because
No,
that's
but
going to give us a lot of
I
information.
I know that her family was involved with Lifetime because they were all a part of it. So I wonder what their contracts was about. And I know that niece, she came out here and she did a lot of interviews promoting the documentary. So I know she's 100% behind it. I know she says, because they say, so how do you feel when people are saying you are exploiting your auntie? And she says, well, she is executive producer. She wanted to do it. I'm like, she don't even know what a damn executive producer is. If I ask Whitney right now, if I say, what is an executive producer? Do you think she'll be able to tell me what it is?
Girl, she's been poisoned. It's toxicity all
Come on
over.
now. She don't even
And
know
you
what an
know what
Oscar
sucks?
is. Let's stop that. Come on. She don't know
Yeah,
what the hell an executive producer is.
yeah, there's no way. There's just no way, girl. So how do we help? What do we do? Do we stand up and go outside in the building and we stand there naked? Because I'm down. Let's do it.
No,
Let's
I'm
go.
just I'm just gonna pray. That's all I can do is just pray.
All right. Okay, well, I'll be praying with all y'all, but we need to figure something out to do. There's got to be an action, maybe a hashtag that we can start trending or something.
Yeah, I like how you think.
People typically, create bills, but we are coming together. Look, you got like over 100 people listening to us right now, and we need to educate them on how to do these things.
Yeah,
I'm not
you're
so
right about
sure
it.
if we're going about it the right way. Yes, it's her son. Yes, in anybody's case, if you have children, you want your children to own everything you own. But this is so weird. It's too many celebrities that get sick while making projects, big projects, Gigi. Big projects. Projects that cost money. Projects that are contracts. Projects that are insured.
Well, you definitely got the phone calls ringing. I thank you so much for calling in about this topic. I'm going to let you go right now.
Thank you for.
Calling from 760. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Hi, I am Nacho, and I am calling because I feel like a lot of things are not being addressed. Like the fact that DJ Booth, okay, you found her unconscious, but you never called the ambulance. What did you gain from that? It's a lot of, like Big Kelvin said, it's a lot of blood on everybody's hands. Now everybody want to come forward and say something, but what about Wendy? Y'all pinning it on her son for the Uber Eats and the DoorDash, but let's be real. We seen for ourselves there was no food. Her friend from high school is saying, hey, I'm way in California. I'm having to DoorDash something to New York. Come on now. We have to really stop. Okay, we was all banned against Monique last week. And we were worshiping her son who was homeless, who had all these stripes. Now here we are with Wendy and her situation. Instead of having compassion, we so quick to point a finger. You know what? The son, he DoorDash. Well, guess what? If his mother, who he's in contact with or haven't had contact with, say she's hungry, and it's going all around town where people are sending in food for her, there is a problem. And we don't know for a fact that Sean or Will or any of those people behind the scenes didn't have an account in that young man's name. We don't know this to be factual. And instead of sitting, the boy is the only child his parent has. How dare we sit here and judge him? We don't know. We ain't even seen that he spent that money. But yet it's still all the blogs. Oh, well, her son, listen, her son is just a kid. 2 years ago, he was turning 21. I don't know about none of y'all, but when I turned 21, baby, it was turn up time, okay? He didn't spend $1 million. He spent $100,000 of her $20 million. Be real here. He's vegan. Let's look on any of the DoorDash websites. Vegan is extremely high, okay, during the DoorDash multiple times a day. Clearly, they ain't cooking at home. Ain't no cooking at home. Nobody's buying groceries. But yet and still, we're pointing a finger at little Kevin. Little Kevin is dealing with so much shit you don't have a clue. We don't have a clue. He's docile and submissive because of what? What was going on in his parents' house. The arguments that we weren't privy to. Hello? Hello, somebody. This me, is that you? You don't know what goes on behind people's door. But I tell you what, Big Kelvin and Sharina, we know you didn't live there, Kelvin. Yeah, you put Wendy up there, go on and get in the bed, baby. I'm downstairs. I'll be all the time. Your ass was around the corner. So if we're going to talk about the son spending the DoorDash money, why the hell wasn't the bank's red flag when Kevin was out buying houses for the side chick? Hello? Cars. Hello? Where was the red flag? Miss me. What we're not going to do is we're not going to jump on little Kevin. He's dealing with enough. You want to jump on somebody? Let's talk about it. Y'all jumped on Monique. High and low and represented. Oh, her son. Y'all clapped it up for this motherfucker who's sitting in the closet, who ungroomed, disheveled with this homeless manner. Okay, but he's airing his mama out, y'all. Supporting him. You don't know that it's true or not, okay, but y'all supporting him for the hate of Monique. Y'all are the same ones who are now riding on this, oh, Kevin is squandering and he stole from his mama $100,000 on Uber Eats because clearly they ain't feeding his fucking mother. Excuse me for the cussing. It's just making me agitated and animated. Enough of this. Black people, for the last month, every week, it's a black person. We're arguing amongst ourselves about how black families should be treated and all of this shit. What half of you bitches in here can't even get your motherfucking kids to take out the motherfucking trash. Excuse me, somebody. Excuse me. With your stiff wig. Excuse me. Did we not listen to anything Whitney said? She might have blabbered and whammered on. But we didn't listen to what she was saying. She said she wanted to do a documentary and take her wig off. Hello, she did that. Hello. She wanted a documentary to see. She wanted the world to see. That's what she did. She was out of her mind. But, baby, if you listened while she was rambling on and rambling on, she was stating nothing but facts. When she was having that conversation with her dad and was talking about multiple faces of people being two faces and snakes, why the hell you think she thought Will was going to be a stand-up guy for her? All Will have done was manipulate her. Hello? Y'all talking about take her home. They sold her home from her. She's homeless. Hello? If we're not going to talk about all of it, stop it. Thank you for letting me call in. I appreciate it.
Girl, that's it. I thought you had
With
more.
Graves' disease.
Where you at?
This is real. This shit is
Well,
real.
keep talking.
And they're using people like this every day. Please take care of your family members. Please, whether they got money or not. In California, they have a CARE Act, okay? Governor Newsom is trying to implement things for the veterans that's sleeping on the side of the road so they can take over and manhandle them, okay? Let's talk about it.
Are you there? Hello?
Oh, I do have more. I just was trying to, I do have more now. Let me. Hey, my Thomas, how are you? How y'all? We have to be mindful, especially people of color. Like for myself, I'm just going to speak for myself. I was going to do a whole live on my page about Graves' disease. Okay, one day I was normal. Everything was fine, okay? They had this thing called a thyroid storm. Okay, neither one of my parents have thyroid. I went to the hospital with 180 beats per minute heart rate. Okay, a heart rate of 180 beats a minute. Wendy is going through something you will never even imagine. You will never imagine or understand how it feels to be manhandled and held down because you just trying to speak for yourself and nobody will allow you to. Not don't just watch the Wendy documentary. Listen to what Wendy is saying. If you pay attention, she's living, she's lucid. Every time Will walked in, they got her fucked up on purpose. So every time this camera was rolling, it was to make it seem like she's out of it and she can't understand. It's not that hard to pay attention. People are like, well, we don't understand the point of the documentary. The point of the documentary was to, A, bring light and awareness of, hey, they got my money I worked hard for. Hello? Can somebody help me? Oh, y'all think because these people are feeding me alcohol. Yes, she's an adult. Okay, but once an adult and twice a child. Wendy is now in her twice a child. Okay, she will never be the Wendy Williams we've ever known. She is now Wendy Hunter, the divorcee who have no money. Hello, y'all. Okay, that's another. I'm gonna drop the line. Somebody else tap in. And
Why?
I'm here though.
Why you say that? 7760, are you there? I can't hear you. Can you just talk to me?
Well, I'm on.
Can you just talk to me? 'Cause feel free to call in, you guys. I'm waiting on 760 to talk to me because I think she's listening to the radio and she's just not talking to the phone. So she is so funny. I can't get her to talk to me. Can you please talk to me?
Yeah, I'm here.
Can you talk to me and not the radio though?
Okay. I'm trying not to be in front of the TV, but I'm trying to hear you at the same
Yeah,
time.
just hear me on the radio. I mean, on your cell phone. Cut that radio off and just talk on your cell phone.
That's the that's the TV. I got it on the TV, but I'm on my phone. But okay.
Yeah, just talk to me and just say, continue how you feel.
Yeah, I mean, when we really think about the healthcare situation, the Dr. Heavenlies, those are not. You think that's professional? Those are the people who are in the courtroom right now. Yeah, I didn't like her attitude today. So you know what? I'm gonna put whatever I feel and inconvenience them. You know, before anybody, DJ Booth, Will, Sean, y'all all been paid. Y'all was first of all, let's address how we met Sean. Sean was coming in to take inventory so she could sell Wendy's things. Hello? Now she's a PR person who was able to kidnap her, take her to another state, get her drugged up and sedated, and when she came back, she was drugged up and sedated. Let me be clear. I watched this documentary, okay? That house was already in disarray. They had already been going through her stuff, sorting inventory. Why would you take inventory? They already had motion to sell the condo. That was already in motion. See, what we don't know is we think Wendy was drunk, but all the time Wendy wasn't drunk. We don't know that to be true. We see them trying to play it up, but we don't know that to be true. When she was sitting in that car with Sean, after they done snuck her out, hello, pay attention. Sean moved in with this lady. Hey, Will, you approve that, right? Okay, so that's how she was able to move her from one state to another. Let's have some accountability.
All right, so it looked like she hung up. So, what are your thoughts? She was very passionate. She said we should not look to Kevin, that we should look elsewhere. Well, Kevin plays a part of it. He did the documentary. He's a grown man. He's a young man, but he's a grown man and he's a part. So he has to step up. But it's unfortunate. It's not fair for Kevin. It's not fair for Wendy. It's not fair for nobody. Life is not fair. And it's so heartbreaking that she is still going through these traumas and she don't even know what is going on. Another thing I just feel disingenuous is Lifetime coming out and they say they did not know that Wendy suffered from dementia. They said that the family said that she's fine, she's in her good health. So now it's like Lifetime and the family is fighting amongst each other. Lifetime is getting sued, okay, by the Guardian. So Lifetime is saying, well, we didn't know that she suffered an illness, dementia. If we would have known that, we would have not signed on for her. So we had no idea, which I think is a bull crap. What do you guys think? Do you think it's bull crap or not? Press one if you think it's bull crap. Press two if you feel like it's possible they did not know. Um, and I think by the family making her executive producer to make it look like Wendy Williams is in charge, but she's not in charge. That executive producer, it was such a bull of crap. It was to make it seem like if she's executive producing it, that she's doing the funding for it. Because executive producer is funding. Who is funding the documentary? Who is paying for the cameras? Who is paying for behind the scenes? You know? Okay, we got a caller calling from 201. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Hey, Gigi, it's T calling.
Hey.
I am, hey, I am so glad you brought this topic up again. I called in the other night and it's still, my feelings are still the same. I agree with the last caller. I appreciate the last caller and the other caller who said that she may have been poisoned with a cautionary tale. I feel like this is exactly how I've been feeling and the point I was trying to make where, and now, Gigi, you just brought something up that I didn't even know, which is you were just saying something about Lifetime.
Yes.
Can
Lifetime
you
said
go
that
over
she
that
did not.
again?
Lifetime just came out with a statement and they said they had no idea she was suffering dementia while filming. They did not know
Oh
because,
my goodness.
they're getting sued.
That changes everything. You see now that piece there. Do you see the big controversy over her health status? And this is what brings me to the point that the previous caller brought up, which is where's her health records? Since we're gonna put everything out there. Because if we really go back deep into this, it first came about, it was grave disease, like I've been always saying. Now it was dementia. Now you're saying that Lifetime is saying that they didn't know she had dementia. So what did they think she had? This goes back
I
to
think
me
I think
feeling
with
like,
Lifetime,
yeah,
they're trying to save their butt. Lifetime, they were thirsty, they were hungry. They got in bed with Wendy Williams' family,
right,
thinking that things would just push on over. And they placed
right.
Wendy as an executive producer, knowing damn well she don't even know how to spell executive producer. She don't even know what an executive producer is. Okay, so
Yeah,
they
that was
forced
crazy to
her
me.
in this position. So when they presented it to Lifetime, then it looks presentable. Because remember, Lifetime is a company. They started taping this documentary when she was in Florida, I believe, and they wanted to pitch it to a network. So they were going around pitching it. So that's what happened. That's how shit get picked up. They pitch it to a network. The network decide, okay,
Right.
Wendy, she's going to be a part of it. She's an executive producer. Okay, we can green light it. So now they get green lighted and then they go produce it. But a lot of times, sometimes it may not be the Lifetime people. When you get your stuff together, you present it to Lifetime. Lifetime give you a big check. They put it out there. I don't know exactly how they had the rollout and who helped or how much Lifetime was invested in the show. You know,
It
but
seems
yeah,
like they were, yeah. This is all crazy. It's not looking good for Lifetime either at this point. And I agree with the last caller about Kevin. People need to back off of Kevin, little Kevin, and give him the support. He's an heir to, his mother's legacy as for, as part of generational wealth, and people are taking it. People are being too hard on him. I believe,
Well,
the finger needs to be.
this is what I feel about that.
Yeah,
When you are of anybody of greatness, you're going to have a target on your back. Your kids is going to have to be just as strong because they're going to be targeted too. So we
right.
don't live in the society or the world where we are cuddling the weak or we're just so soft. We're still in a fight. We're still in a confusing state. We don't know if we want to be soft and everything is sensitive, or we don't know if we want to be strong. We as a collective, it is very uncertain. But Wendy Williams, she was tough skinned, she was strong, and she had a lot of enemies. And if she was still in her right mind today, I think they would target Kevin, and Kevin had to have that tough skin. But with this case here, dealing with
I agree,
Kevin
Gigi.
making all that money or sending all that money, it just made him seem like a liability. It didn't come off as an asset. I don't know all the details, like nobody knows all the details. But take Kevin out of it. If I had my mom
Yeah.
and I had a little brother, and my brother was taking care of my mother, and my brother was taking out 100K and 80K, and I know my mom don't spend that much money, like in a whole year or whatever, I'd be like, "What the fuck you doing? What is going on here?" I mean, we hear reports and stories about family members taking, advantage of different people. We hear best friends sabotaging each other. They just had it on the news. I believe that guy Jay Masters, his godson, they just found out that he took him out of here. So
Oh no.
yeah, you didn't hear about. Do I even have it on here? I think
No,
it's up here.
I'm getting all the news from you tonight, Gigi. I have
Okay,
to look
so
that
do
one up
you know the
too.
guy right here?
But
Here it is. It's breaking news. Jane Masters J. Do you got? I don't know if you guys know him. It says godson, longtime friend, found guilty of his murder in 2002. So I just say to say
wow,
that is sometimes the people that's closest to you will take advantage of
closest
you.
to
I'm not
you.
saying that her son is, but he shouldn't be counted out just because he's her son. So she
Oh, I see
needed
it here.
somebody to protect her. So I'm assuming the banks decided to say, hey, this got to stop. And I know the lady said, well, what happened when Kevin was taking all that money? Well, when Kevin was taking all that money, Wendy Williams was in her right frame of mind. When Kevin was taking that
Yeah.
money, Wendy Williams was in her right state of mind. When Kevin was taking that money, Wendy was in her right state of mind and she allowed it. Wendy is not in her right frame of mind, so therefore things are so different.
And let's talk about this. When Kevin was taking her money, guess who saw a window of opportunity when Wendy started trying to make those business deals with NBC? Wells Fargo. And that's when they made an issue about Kevin spending, you know, Happy Meal money to kids of his stature. So the issue is welfare, and I agree with that last caller. We need to both boycott. And if there's anybody that needs to be boycotted right now, it's Wells Fargo. And I don't know who's listening right now and who has accounts with Wells Fargo right now, but I would be side eyeing them. And if we love Wendy, I would, be questioning that too, and definitely keeping an eye on my account. Anybody who has a bank with Wells Fargo right now.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So, what
So,
else do you have to say about this? People are saying Wells Fargo
oh,
is trying.
that's
I'm sorry, Lifetime is trying to cover their butt. Do you think Lifetime is
yeah.
responsible? Do you think they should have did their homework before signing off on this, or what?
Most definitely. Like, how do you not know that? Before you went ahead and did such a huge project that's gonna cause, a major impact to those who love Wendy and wants to know what's going on. So it doesn't look good for Lifetime. And I also want to say one last thing. To those who saying Wendy is bad for business, what is your take on TMZ? Because that's the same, no less than that. That's like the Harvey going through it, and is that not the same? You know what I'm saying? It's like they're still in the same line of work, and you have people still tuning into him. So it's like, aside from that, she's being done dirty as it pertains to the business aspect by the ones closest to her who caused this. So that's all I had to say, Gigi. I'll let you go ahead.
All right. Well, I thank you so much for calling in. All right. So I'm going to let you go. So feel free to call in. We want to hear from you guys about this case. The Wendy Williams, the saga is still going on. It's so sad what's going on with Miss Wendy Williams. And yeah, the things are still going on. Feel free to call in. We want to hear from you. Let me see if my auntie is up again. Y'all know when I don't have, I'm gonna have to get a co-host. Do y'all mind if I get a co-host? I need somebody I can bounce off of. I need a co-host. I need a co-host. Uh huh. Hey, are you free right now? I'm on a live. No, I get you off. You off right now. You know I'm gonna let you know if I had you on live or not. I always tell you. Yeah. Uh huh. Right. Right now I'm talking about Wendy Williams. I know it's just your opinion. I just got. I'm in the middle of it right now. So you down? All right. All right. So I have her here, and I just wanted to let you know new things just came out. They saying that Lifetime did not know that she dealt with dementia. I don't know if you know, but Wendy Williams' guardian is suing Lifetime for the documentary. You know that Wendy Williams, her family put her as executive producer on that documentary. Some people are saying that, Wendy Williams, she don't even know what that is to put her on that position. So what are your thoughts?
I don't know. Well, but she was drinking alcohol and alcohol, whatever, lism or poisoning or whatever, and she didn't know what she was doing or saying. And then on top of that, with drinking alcohol, she got dementia, and she kind of losing her mind, and don't know where she at times, and don't know what she's saying at times, and drinking up a whole bottle of alcohol. So maybe she was giving them people permission to go hit on and go through with everything, and then they didn't realize that she was being forgetful or she had dementia and all this and that or whatever. But I don't see how in the world, who is her guardian? How do they let somebody just take over their mom like that, a daughter or sister? Because she have a sister, she have a father, and she have a son. How did they just? She more like seemed like me like a water to the state or whatever, and the state just stepped in and just took over. How could that be when she have living relatives that love her like that? Her and her sister, her niece, her son. So I don't know. I think this is all a money game. All this is a money game. And then who is controlling her assets, her money and stuff? They just
Well, Wells
I think,
Fargo is trying to keep her money safe from being misused from
oh, that's
family.
a good thing. If that's what they're doing, yeah.
So nobody is spending her money as long as Wells Fargo has a hold to it. The family want to take care of her so they can get access to the money. The son had access to the money, but after he was spending 100K on this, on 80K on that,
Oh,
they
really? He was? Was it really him?
yeah, it was really him. His cousin, her nephew, confirmed it. And
Wow.
that would put the red flags up with the Wells Fargo, and they closed the accounts. And he was also trying to take all of her money out of Wells Fargo account and put it in a different account so he can have all the access to it.
but she is his next of kin. But if he doing that, no. Mm-mm.
Right. He's
Well,
21.
he ain't no better than him. Well,
Yeah.
he's young, but still.
He might be just like his daddy, so you never know.
Oh my God! All about the money. It's so
Mm-hmm.
sad. Mm-hmm.
So that is what's going on there with Miss Wendy Williams. So, do you feel like Lifetime should have known she was dealing with dementia?
Well, before I put anything, yeah, I feel I would have did my homework. I was like, I'm just not gonna just put her on 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 my what do you call it, television or what is it called? Lifetime. I know it's Lifetime, but on a station. I'm not gonna just put nobody on my station without doing homework on them and seeing what's going on. Yeah, you know, if they that's their mishap, so they should be getting sued.
Got it.
If that's the case, anybody can be getting up there saying anything about anybody, and then you put them on your station and not finding out. Like TMZ. One thing about it, I love TMZ. They're gonna do their homework. They're just not gonna just say stuff about you and put you up there. It's too easy to get sued.
Well, people are
And
saying a
Lifetime
whole
should have
bunch of
did their
lies.
homework.
People saying a whole bunch of lies now. It don't matter nowadays. But all right.
Yeah, but Lifetime is a well-known station, and they make too much money for not to mishap and slip up like that.
Yeah.
They should have known better.
Mhm.
Yeah, they should have known better. You have to do investigations. You can't just let whatever somebody say just put them up there. It's just like right now on TMZ. They did the whole thing saying something about that Puff Daddy P Diddy, and the picture that they showed up there wasn't even that guy. And then how they lied and said it was that guy, Stevie J or whoever. That wasn't even Stevie J. That was a hired prostitute. Now all this on the Facebook about that was Stevie J. Stevie J. That guy even came out and said it wasn't Stevie J. That's him.
Yeah. So what is that guy? So why would that guy lie about that? When you're trying to sue Diddy, why would you lie about that?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Why would he lie and say that was him? That's crazy.
They're just trying to slander somebody's name. That's all they do.
Right. You're right. That's what we was talking about, how they tarnishing all these people names and stuff. You know, you got to do investigations and see what's going on.
Yeah,
This
but it's
is
by their
horrible.
own black people. That was a black man that did it. And he's
Yeah.
a straight black man, allegedly.
Lord, have mercy, Jesus.
Yeah. Well, all right.
What we going to do?
Well, I'm going to call you back. I got a phone call. I'm going to call you back with some more, okay?
Okay, love you.
Love you too.
Bye-bye.
You see how my family always tell me they love me. Y'all see that? Love me. Calling from 646. You're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this? Hello? Are you there? If you can listen to me and not the radio, when you guys call in to talk, if you guys can just listen to the phone call, Blog Talk Radio, and not the TV, it would be great. All right? Because I think this caller is listening to the TV and they don't hear me. We're not talking on the same page, which makes it slow down the radio show. All right?
Hello?
Yes. Can you talk to me only and turn the TV off or whatever you're watching? Can you turn it off, please? Are you there? Okay. I think she's listening to something else. No, I cannot hear you.
I'm on the one.
All right. So I'm going to, maybe you can call back, but no, I can't hear you. And it takes away from the show and it takes a long time. So any other thoughts that you guys have about this, feel free to speak out about it. It is a sad, Jay says, by their own black people. Well, that's the norm. Well, yeah, with that, hey, that is what it is. Shit, I'm afraid to make friends because the same friends I make, They gonna end up coming out here lying and doing some bull crap, and not have to worry about that. And that's why I have to keep my guard up. You understand? Cause I don't got time for the bull crap. I really don't. Calling from 646, you're live on the air. Please listen to me and just turn the radio off. Are you here? 646. Can you hear me?
Yes, I'm here. Yes, I'm here.
Please talk to me. What are your thoughts about this?
My thoughts is that Wendy Williams. I don't understand. I know she have a sister and everything, and she know her sister's going through the dementia and whatever else she's going through. Why don't she just go spend some time with her? Why it's got to be that she got to get paid to go see her sometimes?
That's a good question because she don't want to waste her time just going up there just to see her if she ain't nothing for her.
That's messed up. That's messed up.
Yeah, you would think that she would have been had a relationship, a
Each
close
his own.
relationship with Wendy before she fell out. But I don't think they ever had a good relationship, even when their childhood. They didn't have a good relationship.
Right. I hear what you're saying, but look like she would at least, show some respect and just go sit with her and talk to her or whatever. And
Yeah,
then
but
see if whoever's watching.
go ahead. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm gonna listen to you. Go ahead. I'm
How
sorry.
you go see? Like I wouldn't go see family members. I just go sit with them a while and talk to them and everything. If they in a hospital or something, and help them out a little bit. Then I go and come back another time and visit. I was wondering. I said, "Dang, she got a sister," and I mean, it looked like she would have been spending more time with her. And then the part about her son, I thought they said I didn't know he took money from her. I thought it was for his rent.
It was for food, and he was throwing parties.
What? So she basically ain't got nobody but the people that she working with.
She might
That's
not
what it
even
looks
have.
like. You said she might what?
She might not have them either. They're just there because she pays them.
Right. That's what I'm saying. She just got people around her that she pays. So when it's open, so nobody's there with her at night. She's just home by herself. It's just everything works. The work starts, daytime, 9 to 5 or something. Nobody's there with her all night.
I doubt it. It's probably very lonely for her. She always lived a lonely life. Before she fell sick, they said that she would go to work and then drink and go to her room and then redo it. She seemed like she was a loner for a long period of time of her life. And I guess it goes to show it's important for everybody. And it doesn't always go as planned, but to invest in good friendships, good family ships. So when one day you do fall ill, you do have people that you can count on. And it depends on your judgment. You can be good to people, but if you be good to the wrong people that are users, it is not going to help you. You have to be good to people that you can count on. People that are
That's right.
responsible, people that have integrity, people that have your best interests at heart, people you don't gotta pay, people gonna be around you when you broke, people gonna be around you when you broken
That's right.
hearted to lift you up. You have to invest in those individuals, okay?
That's right. That is so. I agree. Totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, dang, she ain't got nobody, no family members. They should always be coming through there to check on, see what they doing. See who over there working with her, what they doing, making sure they doing things right. You know what I mean?
I
I know
I
her dad
hear
is bad.
you, but if you don't have that relationship, even if it's your brother or your family, some of us we don't have good family relationships. So if one of us blow up, that's not going to happen. I don't know what the real conversation go on between the family. All we know is when Wendy, when she was in good health, she did say that her family made it hell for her. Her family always picked on her for her size and her height. And they even, made fun of her for going into radio. They never believed in her. So she had to fight by herself.
Oh,
She's been in this fight by herself to to succeed. Because nobody never
Mhm.
believed in her. They felt like she was wasting time and she should be doing this. They probably didn't like her dating Kevin either. You know, they probably didn't like the stuff that she was saying online, even though she was making money. So
Right.
they felt like they were kind of better than her. And I'm sure she probably felt like I'm better than you because I validate myself with fame and money. And I'm going to show you with fame and money that I am somebody. And you know what? I'm superior than you. So I think they had a lot of that going on that still stayed there. I mean, we have seen countless time her brother Tommy come out, and we have seen them fight
Uh,
back and forth about Wendy not coming around the family. So she has
mm.
had a long time struggle with her family.
Oh, okay. Okay. She probably, yeah, that sounds like she's scarred behind whatever she went through with them. Wow. Well, I hope everything works out with her and the people that she got working for. At least they on the spotlight. Everybody knows. I mean, they put them on the spotlight. Like, not when I say spotlight, I mean they was on, on TV. I mean, on Lifetime. Everybody was watching them. So I don't know, but I see that her dementia is pretty bad. But she still talks. She could still carry on a small conversation with you. But I see that she got that little spaz thing where she spaz out a little bit on people. Is
Well,
that from
she
dementia too?
I think it was from something, but I don't. She can't carry on a conversation like an adult. You can only talk to her about certain things that's relative to her. But if you go outside the boxes that's relative to her, she's going to be like, "What is an Oscar? What is that? I don't understand." It's like talking to a
Oh man.
child. So they got the clips that she's relative about, that she knows about, that still holds in her memory, but you have to remember her brain is fading. They say she have fungus on the brain and it grows, and it eats away at the
Wow.
cells. So it's just going to progress. People are hopeful and they feel like I hope, I pray, and she becomes back Wendy. Those are just hopefulness. And hope is not reality. Hope is something that you wish that's not here. Okay. So that's not the reality of her situation. And people are so taken back because she's so young with it. But they say, from a long period of time, she's been on those Tina Snows to cope with her
Mhm.
stress and to cope with her family and to cope with her relationship and to cope with the work because it's very stressful. And then she turned to drinking. So, everything that you do with your body, it pays. Sooner or later, you're
It's
going to have to
uh,
pay that bill. So all that collective and then going back to drinking heavy and stressing out, and that stress is a killer.
it
So
sure is.
it speeds up certain thing and it triggers certain diseases. So that's how we got here with her, and I'm sure it doesn't help that she probably didn't have a supportive group when she was in her good health that she can really talk to about these things and feel vulnerable and feel like a lot of times people hold so much inside and it causes anxiety attacks because they don't know how
Mhm.
to express their feelings. They don't know how to talk. They can talk about everybody else's business but themselves. So that is
Right.
another thing possible that could have sped it up as well. And her son says that she has dementia introduced by over drinking. I believe it was an article here that states that her son says, if I can pull it up right here, um, everything to know. Oh, no, this everything to know about him. But yeah, what else were you gonna say?
That was about it. That was about it with the Wendy Williams. Yep, that was about it. I hope everything works out for her um, with the people that she's dealing with.
Got it.
I really
So
do.
here it is.
Yeah.
Wendy Williams' son Kevin says she has alcohol induced dementia because she was drinking too much. Okay, so that was the article I was
Mm.
looking for. So that's what he said. All right. Well, I thank you so
Mm.
much for calling in and supporting this channel. I love you, and I'm gonna let you go. Calling from 305, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to be on the air with you because
Aw,
I think
love
that what you're
that.
doing is no, like I think I have a lot to say. Well, not, I'll try to keep it keep it short and simple, but a little bit messy. I have quite a bit to say because I'm dealing with that right now with my family, so I know exactly what you're saying, and I think it's important that you're saying that you're bringing a voice to this issue, and I think I would like to add that that Wendy Williams has probably fell quite a bit, right? And I'm sorry, I haven't thought my step away from my she's probably dealt with that quite a bit, falling, right? She said it. We saw her fall live on air. It may not be stress-induced dementia. It could also be from head trauma. I firmly believe that man was beating her ass. And no disrespect, no, I'm sorry to curse on your show, but I firmly believe he was punching her, and so that could also be a cause of it. Some of it could just be rumors. If you're stealing from someone, it could be rumors. I never doing good. It could be rumors, But I would like to get to the bottom of who is actually like the start of the rumor. I'm very disappointed that her son would do that as much as she loves him.
Well,
She loves him so much.
what rumor are you referring to?
The rumor of her like alcoholism or something like that. It could be there can be a difference. It could be a medical. She has a thyroid issue. She has a thyroid issue. I know that she has done drugs, but it's very easy to spread a lie, especially if your ex-husband that was the violent beating person, the person that goes around and was like the enforcer technically of violence, right? I wouldn't be surprised if he had punched her in the head.
Well, let's watch
I
what
wouldn't
we
be surprised
say.
about that.
Yeah, we can just say, DV. We gotta watch how we articulate things. But okay, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna take that into consideration that Kevin
Yeah, but
possibly putting hands on
do your
her.
research. We're doing our research.
Yeah.
We will
Okay.
know. Like eventually, everything comes out in the wash.
Got it.
So I appreciate you giving this platform and being concerned about it because Wendy Williams, I think I enjoy her messy talk and I enjoy your talk. And I
Oh,
really
thank
enjoy when
you.
you hit that fan. The zoom.
Okay.
You-
All right. Well,
I,
thank you so much, love, and I hope everything works
90
out
seconds.
better. All right.
every,
Calling from 225, you're live on the air. Welcome to the Messy Sweet Spot. What are your thoughts about this?
Yes, I would like to say hello, Miss Gigi. I'm JoJo from Louisiana. Can you hear me clearly?
Yeah, I can hear you really well.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Just to play like devil's advocate when it comes to the Wendy situation with the family, Wendy is not your
60
ordinary average
seconds.
individual. Wendy is an entity. She is a brand. She's a business. So I don't know if it was as easy for her family to gain access to her. Like I don't know if there's any clauses or something to where I don't know. I'm just playing devil's advocate. I don't think her family's just trying to do her bad or anything like that. I just think that because of who she is, it's not as easy for her family to have access to her to take care of her. It's probably something that she has signed legally that maybe it's like the family don't have the power to overtake that, what she's done, like with lawyers and whatnot. So just to play devil's advocate on behalf of the family, I don't know. This is my guess. Same thing with the Lifetime Network.
10 seconds.
I think it's a matter of did they know that she was diagnosed? Like it depends on when she was actually diagnosed with dementia. Like was her diagnosis before or after the show aired or was filming. I think that really is going to make the difference. The timeline, like when did these things occur? Um, that's just my take on it. I heard some prior phone calls, and it's like, well, just to just to play devil's advocate a little bit.
Well, gotcha. Well, I'm glad you played devil's advocate. So go harder on your case.
Oh, I'm put on the spot a little bit. I'm shy. Um, Also with young Kevin, like I agree with the other lady that was really passionate about it. That guy's young. You know, DoorDash is not cheap at all. I order a DoorDash and it costs me $60 with the tip included. So, $100,000. I don't know if they made it clear. Was that $100,000? I'm assuming a year. That can't be a
No,
month.
it wasn't a year. It
Nobody
was
can
in
eat that much damn
it was
food.
in a short period of time. Well, let me say this, okay? Now, how was he buying all this DoorDash before he had access? Was he buying the same amount or was it different?
That's a good question. Like, okay,
Another
but
one.
if he was buying
Why
like
was
Door,
he trying to transfer all the money from Wells Fargo to another bank?
he was trying to transfer all the money.
Yes.
Oh Lord, have mercy. That is a little sketchy. I really feel like he has his mother's best interest at heart based on what I saw. Anybody's capable of anything, but well, shit, she want all her money out of Wells Fargo, so that's
Do you
a tough
think
one,
do
Gigi.
you think at 21, do you think you're still a child at 21?
You're in that in between stage at 21. You feel very, very immature. You're grown, but I wouldn't trust a 21-year-old to fully take care of like Kevin. He loves his mama, but I don't think he's fully capable of taking on the responsibilities for his mother.
He's not
I would leave that to the sister.
he's not responsible enough. You can sense right there he still have some maturity. He still have some life experiences he need to have. He definitely seemed like he's
Right.
been sheltered from the world and from having hard work and having to grind. I don't even know who raised him considering Wendy, she worked all her life and she was a hard worker and Kevin, his father, was busy having his own life with his girlfriend and it seemed like Kevin felt
That
probably
demon.
like left out. He was out here trying to defend himself. His mama was a good provider. However, his father was just never there.
That's true. So who did while Wendy was busy and Kevin Senior was busy? Who was the caretaker for that child?
Social media and
But
TV,
oh Lord,
just like it is for a
I would
lot of
hope
other
not.
kids out here. You know,
Right. But like you
social
said,
media raising these damn kids. Shit.
baby, I had to run my nieces off of TikTok. I said, no, ma'am. No, ma'am. Absolutely not. No. But you're right about that. And Kevin, Kevin, in the sense, Kevin Jr., he needs somebody leading him. So, yeah, I don't think he needs to be the one to take care of it. And I don't know if he's trying to be the one to take care of his mother. I really think the aunt should do that. And like the people said, if this is what the Guardian is allowing, they really need to be looked at. It's like she's worse off with the guardianship apparently. So this whole situation is way out of control. I wasn't even a big Wendy Williams fan. The storyline, I mean, it was captivating. Like I didn't watch Wendy Williams show. Of course, I know of Wendy and I know of her personality and her likeness, but like I just feel really bad for her. And like people like you said, this is her karma and whatnot.
Well, of course you
I'm
feel
real
bad
tough
for
about that.
her. I think anybody with a heart seeing a documentary like that is very sad and depressing, and it's such a reality to
Yeah,
so many people. If you take Wendy away and you say her name was Cheryl, you will feel sorry for Cheryl too. It's really not about Wendy Williams
hmm
because the brand, it had nothing to do with it. I didn't feel like I was watching the brand Wendy Williams. I just felt like I was watching
you're right.
just a regular person that is suffering from dementia and just going through the life cycle of life. That's what it felt like to me. It didn't feel like I was watching Wendy.
Yeah, it did not at all. My heart goes out for her, and it really goes out for the family. I think this was a cry for help with this documentary being put out for the family to get some kind of control of the situation because the people behind the scenes, the Guardian, and what's the guy named Will, and all them other people, Sean, they don't have the lady best interest at all, at all. And I can see why the guardianship didn't want this to be aired. It was very apparent. It was very uncomfortable to watch. Um,
Well, and another
I don't want
thing
to hold your line up.
I would say,
Hmm.
and you got to do better when you becoming a devil advocate. You got to do better. I need you to come with a stronger talking points. God damn it. Okay,
I'm sorry,
make me
Gigi. I'm
know it.
trying to be a Christian. I'm trying to be a nice Christian.
Well, you know what? If you're going to be a Christian, you're going to have to fight every single day. It's a battle on the devil's playing field.
Okay.
And as a
I didn't do
Christian,
good enough?
no, you did not. As a Christian,
Oh,
you
damn.
have to have a strong armor for the Lord. Okay? And you're going to
Yes,
have to
ma'am.
really learn how to talk that devil down. You understand? So, it's like, okay.
Take the devil off. Yes, ma'am.
You want to have the fire of God behind your back, okay? We Christians, we're
You
fired
right.
up
You
for
right.
Christ. We're fired up, okay?
Fired up, baby.
Yes, you gotta
Fired
be
up.
fired up. You can't talk with your head
Fired up.
down low. No, no, no. We have
You
the
right.
glory.
Yes.
The fight is already won, and you gotta know it. Okay? I'm just talking shit.
Yes,
But
ma'am. Yeah. I know, baby. Look, I've been listening to you long enough to know you trolling me. But yeah.
I'm just talking shit. But I appreciate you calling.
Gigi,
I
when I
really
told you when I was riding to Mardi Gras, to New Orleans a couple of weeks ago with my mom and my brother,
do.
you had us cracking up the whole ride there.
Really?
I love you. This is my first time calling in.
Oh.
My mom and my brother even listened to you, and they was like, they were cracking the hell. You are a treasure in this household,
Oh,
okay?
thank you. Hey, I appreciate
You're
that.
welcome. Hey, we love you down here in Louisiana.
Come on, Louisiana. I love y'all too.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
I want
I
to hold
gotta
your
go
line
there.
up.
All right, I'm gonna let you go. All right, so how are you guys doing? What's going on now? Thank you, Cyrus. Now, next live, I was going to do Portia Williams. However, I think I'm gonna take that out of it. I think the next live I'm gonna do. Let me look at it. What do you guys think? So I'm going to pull up the lives. I'm going to take a few of them off of the board because I'm doing lives back to back, and I don't even know if YouTube even liking this. So I think I'm going to scale back a little bit. So I'm going to pull it up here, and I want to get you. Can y'all help me? Can I get some help? I need some help. So I want to go here. Oh, do we got them here? So we got Blueface Call. We could talk about that. Okay. What's the options on the board? The option on the board is Portia. We got Portia. We can talk about Portia. All right. We can talk about Blueface and Krishan Rock phone call, which is always a good seller. So even if y'all don't pick that, I'm gonna do that phone call. So I'm not even gonna ask y'all for that. Okay, how about that? Either which one we gonna do and which one we gonna eliminate? Which one? Okay, let's do elimination. Which one we gonna eliminate? What story? Are we gonna eliminate the Portia story? Portia asks judge to enforce the prenup between her and Simon, and she wants party to keep their assets to themselves. She says Simon is a scammer. Or do we want to eliminate T.S. Madison and Just Hilarious? This is a very controversial piece. I don't think it's going to last long. I think Portia will last longer because, she's a real housewife of Atlanta. However, this is going to be an interesting piece, but it may be too controversial. I'm not sure. It has everything to do about T.S. Madison said she was taken up for big back women. It was a big back woman. You guys all know her. Her TikTok went viral. And Charlemagne says that big people, they're so desperate. T.S. Madison said big people are not desperate. Okay, you have skinny people that's desperate too. She was trying to take up for plus size people. And when she was taking up for plus size people, she was offended by Charlemagne comment about he's saying plus size people being all big. And I think she was joking, but she says, I'm going to have to are we going to have to cave Charlemagne head in? So just hilarious, she took that and she says, well, if we said that same thing, caving a person head into a trans person, we would get silenced, you know? So why is it that T.S. Madison, she can say this shit, but we can't say this shit? So Jess, made that argument, and then T.S. Madison came back and clapped for Jess. Okay? So, girl, it's a mess. All right? And you guys know about Simon. He's a goddamn scammer out here in these streets. He was frauding America. He's an illegal immigrant. And, hey, Portia, she's gorgeous. She's a real housewife, Atlanta girl. She's always going to have drama out here in these streets. So which one should we eliminate? Okay? Press 5 if you want to eliminate Portia. All right? And press 10 if you want to eliminate T.S. Madison. All right, 10 to eliminate T.S. Madison and 5 to eliminate Portia. Elimination, okay? Take away. Take away. Take away. All right, so which one we taking away? And hopefully you guys enjoyed this Wendy Williams or my commentary on Wendy Williams. All right, we got 2 5s. We got 1 10. Okay. Your mic has been low for 2 days. Is my mic low? Is my mic low? I don't think my mic is low. Maybe your audio. Can you turn your audio up? If you can turn your audio up, that would be great. Can you turn your audio up? All right. All right. 5 5 5 5 5. 5. We got a lot of 5s, so that means eliminate Portia. So I have not talked about T.S. Madison in a very long time, and I don't talk about Jess Hilarious a lot. I have gave Portia a try, so I would try T.S. Madison, and I would see how you guys like it. I would see how you guys do. So I would eliminate Portia, and I would keep T.S. Madison. All right, so that would be very yes, very low. Okay. Hold on, my audio's low for real. All right, well, let me test this audio real quick. Let me do this. Hello, hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? Is my audio better now? Can you please tell me if my audio is better now? Press 10 press 20 if my audio is louder. Press 50 if it's still the same. Okay, King, you say it's me. Is my audio louder or is it still the same? Comment, let me know. How is my audio? Can you comment? Okay, no. Much better? Is it much? Okay, so King Leo, do you want it to be louder? King Leo, do you want my mic to be louder? Do y'all? For a minute, y'all be saying I yell too much. Lord, first y'all say I yell. Now I'm talking too low. Louder, a lot clearer. Better. Okay, it's better. I didn't even notice that. I didn't notice it either. I can't hear you. 20. Audio's good. Jason said he can't hear me. Jason, I don't know why you can't hear me, boo. That's fine. Thank you, King Leo. King Leo, I know you're going to tell me the truth. I like to be corrected, so please correct me. All right, so I will see you guys back. And I think I'm going to do T.S. Madison next, and I'm going to leave Krishan Rock for the last. Leave Krishan Rock for the last. Love you guys. I'm going to go and get some food. I'm going to take a foodie break. Even though I need to get on that goddamn treadmill, and I need to take a treadmill break. I need to get this ass on this treadmill, and I need to walk for an hour or two. I told myself, Last night, I said, you know what? It don't make no damn sense. Why can't you discipline yourself? Why can't you get on that treadmill and you can talk on the phone for all these hours? You can't get that ass on the treadmill and walk for your health. Because when you walk, it only benefits you. Shit. Don't you get tired of going up these stairs and you out of breath? Huh? Don't you get tired of having that goddamn big ass stomach? Huh? Don't you get tired? Come on. Walk it out. Walk it out. Walk it out. Okay, so I need to walk it out. I need to go get my hair redone this week too. But you know what? Last night I was watching TV. I'm in love with watching TV. Right now I'm watching this Arabic show. And if you know me, you know, I think I told you guys I love watching Arabic shows. I love watching Korean shows. I love watching shows in Spain. I love watching shows around the world. So I've been watching this Arabic show, and I'm loving this Arabic show. I think I just got done with it, so now I'm about to watch this Korean show, okay? And it's good. It is juicy, okay? My Lord. Yes, do a please that workout is health. Yes, I need to. Baby girl, I see your pictures. I know you fine. You fit and everything. I want to be like that. The loud is back. Okay. I have the audio down low. That's what it was. All right. Because I thought I was too loud, so I put it down low. But thank you. I'll see you guys soon. All right. DJ, where you at?